Hey guys, it's Poya here, back with another video tutorial. In today's video I will be showing you how to crochet this Picot Trellis Stitch. There is another version to this that is worked in diagonal rows, but for this one we're going to be working them in straight rows going up. This stitch can be used for scarves, shawl, or even tops. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using a regular 4-ply cotton yarn and a 4mm crochet hook. I'm going to be demonstrating on a small swatch, but you can add more rows to this if you're working on a bigger project. For the foundation chain, we're going to work a multiple of 10 chains. Here I'm going to chain 20. After the foundation chain, we're going to skip the last 3 chains from the hook, and into the 4th chain we're going to work 1 double crochet. The first 3 chains will count as our first double crochet, so we now have 2 double crochet stitches. After the 2nd double crochet, we're going to chain 3. Now we're going to do what we call the picot stitch. To do the picot stitch, we're going to skip the 3 chains, and just below the first chain you will see 2 vertical bars or loops. We're going to insert our hook into those 2 loops and make a slip stitch. And this is what your picot stitch should look like. And now we're going to work 1 double crochet into the next chain stitch. After that, we're going to chain 2 and skip the next 2 chains and work 1 double crochet into the next chain. We're going to work 1 more double crochet into the next chain. Followed by a chain of 3, and then we skip the 3 chains and into the 2 vertical bars or loops just below the first chain we work a slip stitch. Followed by 1 double crochet into the next chain. And this will be our repeat pattern for this first row. So repeat this pattern all the way until the end of the row, and I will meet you back to start on row 2. At the end of row 1, this is what your work should look like. To begin row 2, we're going to start by chaining 5. And then we're going to turn our work and into the first chain 2 space after the picot stitch we're going to work 1 double crochet. So basically we're going to be repeating the picot stitch pattern, but this time into each of the chain 2 spaces. Okay, we're going to work 1 more double crochet into the same chain 2 space, chain 3. We always chain 3 after the second double crochet in the chain 2 space. Now work your picot stitch, which is a slip stitch, into the 2 loops just below the first chain. And then we work our third double crochet in the same chain 2 space. Now we repeat the same pattern by chaining it 2 and skipping the next picot stitch. We work 1 double crochet into the next chain 2 space. Work 1 more double crochet and chain 3. And now we do the picot stitch. Followed by 1 more double crochet into the same chain 2 space. Now we're going to repeat this same pattern all the way until we reach the last chain 2 space, and from there I'm going to show you how to finish off row 2. After working your picot stitch in the last chain 2 space, we're going to chain 2, and now we're going to work a double crochet at the top of the third chain of our last picot stitch. At the end of row 2, this is what your work should look like. For row 3, we're going to chain 3 and turn our work. These 3 chains will count as our first double crochet for our first picot stitch. Now we're going to work 1 more double crochet into that first chain 2 space. After that, we chain 3 and work our picot stitch. Followed by 1 more double crochet in the same chain 2 space. Okay, so once again we're going to be repeating the same picot stitch pattern in each of the chain 2 space all the way back down the row. At the end of row 3, we're going to work our last picot stitch into the chain 5 space. Okay, I'm just gonna finish the rest of the row off camera and then we'll do the last picot stitch together. I'm at the end of row 3. I still have my last 5 chains remaining. Now I'm going to chain 2 and work my last picot stitch into that chain 5 space to close off row 3. Okay, at the end of row 3, this is what our work should look like. So from here and on, we're basically going to be repeating rows 2 and 3 alternatingly until we reach the height that is required for whichever project that we're working on. If you have found today's video helpful, please don't forget to leave a like and comment below, and also share this in your WhatsApp groups or your Facebook or even your Instagram as well. It helps me to reach similar audiences like you who are interested in this type of content. With that, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye.